If you're looking to really unlock some serious growth for your business, well, there's one engine that truly powers it all in today's world. And today, we are diving deep into the power of digital marketing.
But first, let me ask you this. Does it ever feel like you're just shouting into a hurricane? You know you've got an amazing product, a fantastic service, but actually breaking through and getting noticed in this massively crowded market, it feels next to impossible, right?
And, there's a good reason it feels that way. You're not just up against a few local shops anymore. You're competing for attention among 5 billion people online. Now, that's a huge audience, for sure. But it also means having a smart plan isn't just a nice-to-have, it's pretty much your only path to survival.
So how do you go from being totally invisible to becoming absolutely unforgettable? Well, the answer lies in a powerful strategic approach. And this, right here, is where digital marketing becomes your greatest asset.
Okay, so what is this powerful asset really?
At its core, digital marketing is just using all those online channels, social media, email, search engines, to connect with your customers right where they're already spending their time. It's all about meeting them on their terms.
That's the textbook definition, but what does that actually mean for your bottom line? What's the real tangible advantage of going all in on a digital strategy? Let's break it down.
First off, geographical barriers, they just completely vanish. Your local shop can suddenly have customers on the other side of the planet. Your potential customer base instantly becomes global. It's a huge deal.
Second, and this is so important, this isn't just for the big corporations with massive budgets. Digital marketing is incredibly cost-effective. A lot of times, it requires minimal upfront cash. This totally levels the playing field, and it allows small businesses to compete with the giants.
But maybe the biggest game changer of all is this: data. See, unlike a billboard on the highway, every click, every view, every single purchase from a digital campaign can be tracked. And that means you stop guessing and you start making smart, data-driven decisions that actually improve your results.
And finally, you get to create a truly personal connection. These digital tools let you talk to your customers like they're individuals, not just some faceless crowd. And that is how you turn a one-time buyer into a loyal, raving fan.
Okay, so you're sold on the why. Now let's get into the how. I want you to think of these next few strategies as your practical, actionable toolkit for driving real, measurable growth.
All right, let's open up that toolkit. Our first tool is a real powerhouse: search engine optimization, or as you probably know it, SEO. This is the art and science of making your website basically irresistible to search engines like Google. The goal here is simple. When someone searches for what you offer, you are the first name they see.
And getting to the top isn't some kind of magic. It follows a really clear path. First, you create genuinely valuable quality content. Then, you optimize that content with the keywords your audience is actually searching for. And the result? A steady stream of priceless organic traffic coming right to your digital doorstep.
Let's move on to our next tool, content marketing. Now, this one is a fundamental shift in thinking. Instead of yelling, "Buy my stuff," you provide value for free. You create helpful blog posts, insightful videos, or useful guides to attract and engage your audience, building trust long before you ever ask them to make a purchase.
And hey, for more immediate results, we have pay-per-click, or PPC. This is basically where you pay to play, placing your ads at the very top of the search results. It's an incredibly direct way to get in front of customers who are ready to buy right now, and to drive very specific actions. Now these tools, SEO, content marketing, PPC, they're all incredibly powerful. And if you're already feeling that spark and you want some expert help turning these strategies into a real growth engine for your business, well, you know where to find us. But hold on, there's one more crucial piece to this puzzle. Because knowing the tools is only half the battle. The other half is knowing who you're talking to. A business that sells to other businesses, that's B2B, is going to use these tools completely differently than one selling directly to consumers, or B2C. One focuses on logic, data, and building long-term trust, while the other leans into emotion and making an immediate connection. Knowing your audience is the key to using any of these tools effectively.
All right, let's look ahead for a minute, because a great strategy isn't just about what's working right now, it's about staying ahead of the curve and really future-proofing your business for whatever's coming next.
And the future is pretty much already here. I mean, think about AI creating a unique, personalized experience for every single customer. Or campaigns that optimize themselves in real time using machine learning.
We are moving into a world of voice search and immersive AR and VR experiences. The ground is always shifting under our feet. So with all this crazy technology and constant change, what's the one thing that truly matters? It really all boils down to this. The businesses that win are the ones that embrace innovation while never, ever losing focus on their customer. So, are you ready to build a marketing strategy that works not just for today, but for tomorrow? Don't get left behind. For a personalized strategy and a one-on-one consultation, visit us at nbdial.com now.